Hello, welcome to the introductory tutorial on MCRL700 3D Imager Pro from Microcubic. This microscope is a versatile and motorized imaging system that captures photos and videos of opaque and transparent samples from almost any angle. The microscope is provided with dedicated software to move the actuators freely or with relative or absolute movements, and to control illumination sources. The software can also save all the microscope parameters to recall a previously saved imaging configuration later. It captures 4K or full HD images and videos and features advanced functions like dynamic scale bar integration, time-lapse imaging, HDR, sample centering by mouse click, and focus stacking. The software also allows you to do measurements in real time. You can, for example, add measurement lines and rectangles that will also appear on the captured videos and images. When you select a different objective lens or a calibration data, the calculated values automatically change depending on the magnification level. It is also possible to change the parameters of the annotations from the settings menu, like the color and width of the lines. Now, I will introduce you to the main components of the microscope. The microscope body is a rigid base with a tilting module that can rotate from plus 90 degrees to minus 90 degrees. A motorized XY stage is located on the base, and it can be extended to image larger samples. A rotary actuator is placed on top of the XY stage to rotate the sample in 360 degrees. A camera unit with motorized zoom and focus is connected to the tilting module to adjust the viewing angle with digital angle feedback from the motors. A novel curved LED light and 3 other illumination sources illuminate the sample in different imaging applications, including reflected and transmitted light microscopy. These illumination sources can be controlled or programmed from the software, and their positions can be changed depending on the sample type and the imaging mode. The system has a joystick controller that can control all 7 motors. The microscope includes a variety of sample holding chucks with integrated magnets. These chucks can be customized if requested. Finally, 3 quick-release objective lenses and a manually controlled aperture are included to image samples at different magnification ranges. The microscope comprises 7 motorized actuators with digital position feedback. The camera can be tilted using 2 high-torque motors at 2 pivot points, the primary and the secondary tilting axes. The camera unit has 2 linear actuators for zoom and focus adjustments, 2 additional linear actuators, X and Y, and a rotary actuator, R, are used to position the sample. It is important to note that all these modules have a built-in microcontroller and a unique digital ID, and there is no cable assignment, so any cable can be connected to any module. Now let's review the essential operating and safety guidelines. Please pay close attention to these instructions to avoid damaging the system and yourself. Always power on and off the system using the master touch switch so that modules can save their latest settings. Make sure that the connectors are fully inserted. Do not leave multiple cables unconnected to prevent short-circuiting. Allow enough cable length so that cables do not obscure the movement of the motorized modules. For every new imaging configuration, make sure that the cables are nicely organized and are not tangled. Do not force motorized modules by hand. Always use the touch switches, the joystick, or the software control. The system is designed to image small and lightweight samples. Do not place heavy objects on moving parts. The system does not detect collision with the sample. Therefore, always watch the motorized movements. Similarly, monitor the travel of the tilting module and remove any obstacles. In case of an undesired movement, press the emergency stop button on the software or immediately turn off the microscope from the master power switch. When you insert or remove the accessories, like the objective lenses and the illumination sources, use both hands to minimize excessive force on the moving parts. And finally, and more importantly, do not look directly at the light sources for your safety. This may cause eye injuries. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to check the PDF user manual and other video tutorials to learn more about your microscope, and contact us for any issues and feedback.